Nsem-Pii TV nie.
Lawyer Maurice Ampaw jumadi a wato din abrabo ene emramu nsem no enoda saa jumadi no wode begu ho na abrabo a ekoso ewo man konkon Ghana ha wotimu edi hu nkomo na emra na efa saa abrabo no ho so wodi hu nkomo na lawyer Maurice Ampaw edi nani achirim ewo Ablekuma North titru a na enya asem ensem a wo ka enyina ne se de koso ewo Ablekuma North no nyina no Ghana for yen apportion brim no enfama the Electoral Commission of Ghana and a Ghana Police Service womo and a hwe ma sa ne ma we nyina etim koso a na enya asem ketwa Nsem-Pii a lawyer Maurice Ampaw can say Ablekuma North no ye MPP ama yeko no stronghold na eba ne sen na MPP ama yeko no eteki sa decision se wonko na akire die womko wo se sa die we enka NDC ama yeko na keto mo a enka Ghana ha wo bia kura suro ana Electoral Commission bia kura suro se obekan aba bonten asabe bia na no se yenko rerun e wo ho abusua enkomo e so wo ho na lawyer Maurice Ampaw wo kire se NDC ama yeko na no fieda ba ekoto no Ablekuma North no NDC anweneda na kwanya NDC for fast wa wo say wo ma wiene Ablekuma North abato no yenko na lawyer Maurice Ampaw wontimu enkoko chirum wo say Ghana no ayehu a enya asem ketwa because NDC police for Ghana hangina NDC for judicial for so atan kokoda na NDC for say Ghana ya mompage na coming 2028 ya nto abama MPP ama yekona one hwe bebia NDC ama yekono e Ghana ba kopie no enya asem ketwa busia yenkwe na abrabo ene mbramu nsema lawyer Maurice Ampaw hwegu ho no wososo chi bi ne ba Nsem-Pii TV and some who do go prosubiano, Yabesan Ediatua at Force. Is
blamable. You blame EC for whatever happened. EC for the conduct of that elections. EC for failing to do the core duty. That Tobenia or Ghana voting baby at 5 o'clock. Ya kind patients are ready. Na who could declare results are na if you akayisi say Jesunya police presence all effort to make sure that issue be kind only few patients in the room because NDC who say we didn't kukunti no some patients no yen fan ma almost say modie MPP kran modie most of kran modie EC trans ye ma we nya kudro amba out and be declare the remaining results are not clearly NDC we MPP really because Ablekuma North MPP stronghold. And you know the evidence was clear. Now what happened? Dampari thinking say he want to continue as IGP no decided to play the game with NDC4 the share here. Ban the vigilante groups. My vigilante groups in ended in we have the men, we have the tools. We will conduct a credible elections free of violence, intimidation. That party assurance will carry through. With DCV, MPP are buying elections. There will be the violence. Parliamentary elections. No, it took Baumia to bring peace, but say yes, be provided. Say you see security people to go and kind the few remaining 3 areas. That Paris say you cannot guarantee security just because you wanted to pay NDC and to ensure Sobenya favor, and then he betrayed Ghanaians and played the ball in the hands of the NDC. So to one, EC it should be blamable. EC should say, oh, you're very incompetent, and then the EC have decided to say, Musulo, but Mama do NDC do to so, and at the they decided to compromise, and in compromising, what they did, they decided to say, oh, yeah, declare, and you're very no increasing no, knowing very well, say, MPP was already for a rerun because one, the party is in opposition, the party is yet to put his house in order. The party is in disarray. Internal area where we now re-elections within a short days. How would the party put the house together? And the party took a good decision. Say, okay, so we boycott elections. No, But what happened? The desperation from the candidates, made her go. But the party position was right. And I support the position of Emilia Kodria. The MPP should have boycotted. Because if it were to be the NDC stronghold, hey, and NDC say over evidence say we winning, na easy and declare that the BC, but I'm telling you, say some judgment, and the way the NDC people descend on the issue to declare. But Ekoba NPP stronghold, because they've lost elections, the EC compromised. And then there was a plan. Because it was an NPP stronghold, planned from Traxter House. How do we go intimidate the voters in Ablekuma North so that they cannot come out to vote? And the plan worked. And the first blame is EC. And for EC to sit down, for NDC to intimidate them to the sense, say they could toll to their pressure, and then allow more police stations when MPP was already. And then the assurance thinking, say, we're only small police stations, so we will not experience violence and intimidation. Just small. We thank God that it turned out this way, and it has shown us what is likely to happen in 2028. And to me, I blame the EC, I blame the Ghana police, the IGP, for failing to do what Dampare knows how to do well. Dampare went to a friend say Asin North, Asin North also, Asin South, yes, North, and did no vision, no violent. Since Dampare all the elections are in they're no violent. But what happened this time? They said, I don't see that. I don't see now as state capture. I call it state raid. State raiding by NDC. I'm not ready. The executive. I ready parliament. As I ready the judiciary. I ready the police. I ready the EC. And the violent bit value they raid. You could see. So one currently the police is in the pocket of the NDC. It's in their pocket. They can't act because I'm not sure. Friday, not sure what actually happened. The violent the police were they could not act because NDC is displaying impunity and their party was in power and they could not act. And escape to raiding and capture. The police have been captured, rendered useless. In that, and now when it comes to the issue of the judiciary, the violence by which they are taking to remove the chief justice is the raiding of the judiciary, capture of the judiciary, intimidation of the judiciary tools in their pocket. The results. NDC we are able to politicize the judiciary. Now we have NDC judges in affairs, helm of affairs. They say there is no court case be our MPP for quarter. You get any outcome. Because they are resetting to put their people back. They are resetting to with violence. They are resetting with vigilance. They are resetting with you do me, I do you. There is nothing reset about putting the country in a position where we all want. The promise that they make, people think that reset is like, doing something differently to bring different outcome. So Ghana, a democracy, because nyame happy na NDC MPP tama ma Obana uncle in him. That's what we are seeing. Now we are not seeing resetting, we are seeing vengeance. We are seeing vengeance, we have seen state capture of resources, state capture of institutions. NPP and the other opposition party and Ghanaians are part of NDC are all become marginalized. Mama and the NDC government have been able to take over power as they promise. I said you can say for Abuana na namno yache. It is a say no Abuana yekumu any 2024 elections on win here no. He said that say no Ghana na yache. Until all our resources are gold, our diamond, our minerals, and then our employment, everything that is in this country now belongs to the NDC. Now Ghana has been mortgaged to NDC for NDC for 4 years, and that is exactly what they are doing. It's about us. Judiciary should be NDC judiciary. The police should be NDC police. The parliament should be NDC parliament. Executive should be NDC, and then they have been able to capture even the religious institutions. Currently, most of the pastors now have fallen in line. They've fallen in line. They've bought them. They have manipulated them. The pastors are quiet. They are not talking. They are sorting more out. You know, they are even praying. Say, "Mama, come and continue." The echo also, you could see chieftaincy institutions. They are not talking. The echo also, the quietness, the calmness, as if nothing has happened. The violence we are seeing on social media, the chieftaincy, the peace council, the clergy, those who, civil society, those who matters are not talking. They are all quiet because they are now currently in the pocket of the ruling government. But you see, my fear, when oppressing will be too much to the sense, say, he feels say he has no hope. He feels say why marginalized, or feels say there's nothing in her neighbor. When people in this country start feeling say we are not being taken care of as Ghanaians, we are not part of the ruling government, and so we are not giving part of the national cake. Therefore, so in this state, their people become frustrated. NDC, they are doing whatever they are doing. The executives in their pocket, the legislature 2/3 majority, the court has been hijacked. The chieftaincy institutions is in their pocket. The police is in their pocket. The military is in their pocket. The religious organizations in their pockets. Civil societies in their pocket. Now, out of frustration, doing what we call positive defiance, and NDC natural positive defiance. When there is no hope, and you see say even in NDC party nakasa, those who are party members are we check almost so best start the revolt people know. MPP as a party will start voting. Ghanaians who don't feel belonging, who don't feel part of the system, who feel say, look, there is divide and rule, there is a winner take all, and therefore we'll start also misbehaving, and that is my worry, and that's my fear. So what is happening is interesting, but if we keep quiet, it will reach a time where people will start seeing that if you are not part of NDC, you will not have anything to own in Ghana, and they are coming after all their enemies. Media people have been attacked, judges the same. Everybody must go to Mohammed's and governments, and the security agents have taken over by Santelli in Kofo. When they say then the police is quiet, the military is quiet, everybody is quiet, and they are displaying not only opulent lifestyle, showing class, they are also saying that the military, the court, and everything institutions in their pocket. And that is exactly what we are witnessing. And if you are not careful, what is going to happen is that those who think they are comfortable with an arrangement, when the negotiation also started say by, it will create a lot of problem for us. Now, when it comes to MPP, I think say they should have in fact they ran because they didn't have enough time to campaign. In fact, the party proposition said they will not go. So the grassroots and the people at that Ablekuma relaxed, think they say they are going to hold on until they said the court betrayed them by the court did not help. Granting the injunction. So at that time, there's division, whether we are going or we are not going. So the party did not campaign, and then NDC have enough time violently took over that seat, and then you tell me that this is free and fair election. No, free and fair elections. The moment there is violence, there is intimidation. It affects free elections. It elections you'll be proud of. So therefore, the one who have won through violence, through intimidation, and God knows that NDC did not and is not entitled to that seat. But the whole social and they say MPP is, am I scared? National elections, National Congress this coming Saturday, and I hope they are going to put their strategy together. I am not here to tell them what they have to do, but they have to understand what is happening. It clearly tells you, said, NDC is all ready to hand over power 2028. So now, when you go to the Congress, who are the type of leaders you have to? You know better. You need a change of leadership. And where we are now, the national chairman must go to chairman to me. He understands the game. You see, you're maybe a rule of law. NDC does not believe in free, fair, and transparent elections. NDC does not believe, say, they have to hand over power to the will of the people. No. They have decided, say, they will intimidate people. They will make sure that they will deal with anybody who wants to take power from them. So you need a strong hand, and from my own to be stand strong. That is why NDC follow go at it, because almost share party currently, they like the soft-spoken people, the lawyers who are calm, who are calm, and then the entire chairman. So the calmness now, book and calmness, you will lose elections. Because let's tell you something: when you have a party who doesn't believe in rule of law, they don't believe, say, elections are won by only campaign and messages. They believe, say, it's not messages that wins elections. It is strategy through violent, and the violent take it by force. What they are saying, so they are taking power by force through violent, and they have sent signals, say, come 2028, they will be more violent than this one, because if they can come to MPP stronghold and exhibit this level of violence, it means that their stronghold there, and this MPP don't go there. They will secure their stronghold with violence and then take the battle to the MPP stronghold. Man of the moment today is Shamaru to me. He understand how to mobilize the grassroots. He understand the Choboism. He understand the grassroots. He will be a region. 2016, he silenced the violent behavior. Things were not going all right. He came in and silenced everybody. And 2 times he won. That is, he didn't announce false accusations. He didn't try higher NDC. And the best was we broke him down. What I say. And now he's going to chairman. And he's taking, if you give chairman to me, we need a strong party leadership, but we need a very soft, sensible, down-to-earth, reasonable, intelligent flag bearer. Is very solid flag bearer like Mama. He doesn't look violent. He's be a kasaboko intelligently, but now it's intimidation. So the same style. You need somebody who is cool, calm, and appeal to those who are like. But the party must have people who are very radicals, and then you need Chairman to lead that one. We need to protect Chairman to this business. We need to protect Chairman to say best to handle 2028 be free and fair elections. The elections will be very tough. The elections will lead to something else, and it is my prayer. Say NDC, MPP would come out tall and deal with the situation as it is. But the problem that we have right now is that Ghana is not safe, and if you are not very careful, we will have a situation whereby until that's my take. I think say the strategy that this MPP will use, they should keep it to themselves. It's not necessary say let's see what is happening, going to happen from this time up to 2028. But I think say 2028, MPP must go to these elections with a strategy to counter anything that they are ready to bring on board. And then I hope say we will do the right thing at this time. And my prayer is say the religious leaders are more quiet. And the civil society, the chieftains, institutions, and those who matter, who are quiet, it's not good for us. And yes, you are condemning, but we must find solution to this kind of violent behavior, because we need peace, we need stability to move our nation forward. And I believe say the right time to do is now. We should not sit down and think that, oh, we know you're going investigations, after investigations, nothing happens. But now, I think I have to prepare for myself.